evening, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. Now, my talk today is titled Coded Language, and I'm going to tell you all about it. But firstly, I want to show you a movie clip from quite a recent film called Now You See Me.
And do you see your card here?
No.
That's because you're looking too closely. And what have I been telling you all night? The closer you look, the less you see.
Now, just a question. Did all of you guys see the number 7 when he was shuffling the deck? You did, didn't you? You're probably wondering how it is that you saw the number 7. Well, let's explain what a video is, firstly. Now, a video is just a bunch of pictures coming one after another. They call these pictures frames. So a video can have, let's say, 25 frames per second. It'd be coming after each other. Now, the number 7 appears at the beginning, towards the middle, and the end. So you see the number 7 3 times, which causes your mind to focus on it. Which is why you see the number 7 instead of a queen of hearts or a king or whatever. Now, Coca-Cola incorporated a very similar idea to this in the late 50s, where a young market researcher by the name of James Vickery, what he did was he placed in a picture that says drink Coca-Cola whilst the movie was playing in the movie theater. Now, your brain wouldn't see this picture, however you would, because it'd appear every like 1/3000th of a second, it'd appear every 5 seconds in the movie. Now, what I'm trying to say is that this picture went below the normal limits of perception, so you couldn't consciously think about it, which is what I'm going to be talking about mostly. Consciously thinking about something. What is consciousness? Consciousness is the ability of thinking about something. Voluntary action, such as picking up a pen, speaking, presenting. And unconscious thinking is when you do something involuntarily, such as reflex. Now, are any of you familiar with Sigmund Freud? Now, Sigmund Freud is a famous pioneer in the field of psychology, and he came up with a theoretical model explaining how subliminal messages affect us. And what he said was, unconscious thought has a biased effect on conscious perception. Now, what does that mean? What he's trying to say is the things that we don't see, the things that we don't pick up, at least we don't think about them, such as little labels, little tags, numbers that you never concentrate on. They're the things that shape who we are, shape how we feel, act, and think. Now, I'm going to give you an example from another movie. Focus, it's quite a recent movie. I'm sure all of you know it. Will Smith, people. So, here's the clip.
He is the perfect pick.
How did you know who he was gonna pick?
We told him to. Been telling him all day. From the moment he left his hotel room, we've been priming him, programming his subconscious. He's been seeing the number 55 all day long. On the elevator, in the lobby, even the stick pin on the doormat. Not only that, we loaded his route from the hotel to the stadium. He looks out the window, primers are everywhere. Now he doesn't see it, but he does. There's no getting around it. He even sees far.
He sees it, but he doesn't see it. It's very cool, isn't it? Can you imagine literally almost brainwashing someone without them ever realizing it? Without them ever thinking about it? Now, I think they conned him for like $1 million or something, $1 million. Now, there are other views to how subliminal messages affect us. Another psychologist known as Silverman came and said, these unconscious thoughts, they don't necessarily affect us. They merely raise the chances of us acting a certain way. So I'm going to leave you guys with a little question. Do we want what we want? Or do we want what we're told to want? Thank you very much.